Hello there, it's Catherine here from Moonstarlodge in the southern Georgian Bay Area. And I'm here with the midweek, I call it the icing on the cake reading, to augment the weekly reading that's been over on YouTube covering the week of the 13th and 19th. And I've had to change where I'm doing this because of workmen in the house right now. So Nimki is with me making mischief, and here we go. So this week I'm using, if you watched the other video, you'll know I did this deck, the Healing Light Tarot by Christopher Butler. In addition, I clarified with the Healing Light Lenormand by the same author. And again, knowing me, I had to have a slightly different clarifier, and it was the Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. And I wasn't going to use that, and Spirit kept pushing me, and I realized when I pulled the cards, all the figures in these decks, the humans are in silhouette, and it's the light that's emphasized. So that includes Denise's deck, so they augment each other beautifully. There will be posted a layout picture for the Tarot and Oracle and the decks used. In this way, where I am working in Tarot Palace here, I can't give you an overhead shot, so I can just pull up the cards one by one with their clarifier. So the first card is the Nine of Wands. You've battled long and hard, and you have the strength to protect what it is you've been working on. And it's clarified by the Man card. Now, we dosed before the interruption of the workman. Should I have pulled the man and a male-female card out, so a partner card, and they said no. So there's a strong, probably male energy, or a person with bringing what we might consider more masculine properties. I'm not saying this in the best way, but there is a significant other who is helping you here in your defense. And the reason I know that they're helping is that the next clarifier is the other part, the other half of this connection, this heart connection, and when you put them together, they're facing each other, which is important in Lenormand. So you're defending something that you've been building, and if you watched the video, we had a lot of interesting wand and pentacle energy. It's clarified by the world. Now, this is the significator, so the next card is the world. So your success is carrying onward. It's the same figure in the same pose, reaching toward the light. In this deck, as I mentioned in the full reading, you have a lot of these mandorlas, so two circles that overlap, and the almond shape in the middle represents something very significantly sacred. So they're standing on the tree here, the tree of life, the tree of the world, and that's important to us in shamanism. So this is a success card, and this is the card clarified by the woman. Probably yin and yang are the best attributes to say. This representing yang energies, aggressive, assertive, not necessarily aggressive, but assertive energies. And these are the receptive energies. And this is a lot about balance. So balance is required. If this is an internal awareness, we need to be aware internally that we are in balance in order for the success to be created here. It's followed by the Sun card, and the Sun card is quite glorious in this deck. Again, we do have a actually a triple mandorla, and arms raised toward the light. We are embracing the light, and it's clarified here by the garden. So the garden is community, the garden is meeting people, it's beauty, it's definitely a successful, positive card. The final card for the reading is the Tower. Now, the Tower is about an abrupt change in the order of things, the way things are happening, abrupt change in one's life. It is not a negative card. No, 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 no. Not a negative card. This is about knowing that when things come, they come swiftly. It's like the Eight of Wands on steroids. And what's interesting is it's clarified by the Tower in Lenormand, which is a different meaning. In a Lenormand deck, Tower is stability, protection. Nothing is going to impact. So sure enough, we have this protective aspect here, and yet they're both towers. So very curious what's, the statistical possibility of that. But it says we are protected by Source, and the Six of Clubs, or the Six of Wands, is what this also represents here, is success. It's community success. This is a card of community. So it's stalwart success, but it comes with an abrupt change in how the success manifests. And that's the difference between the cards. The final card here is soul writing. So this is very much about the Akashic Records. It's very much, this is from the Denise Jarvie deck, and this is very much the Merkaba. If you look at it, it's a variation on the Merkaba. And again, the sun is shining here. How beautiful is this? Soul writing, I'm going to just clarify this and see if there's anything else Denise has to say. But this is karmic in nature, what we're doing, both with the full week and just a minute here. Soul writing. We become the stories we tell, and we are the authors of our stories. So if we're in a woe is me story state, victim state, we continue to bring about. Now, during the full week, there was a manifestation card. So be careful that if it's time to change the story, your new venture here will be all the better for it. So make sure that you're not perpetuating an old story, an old history. All right, this is long enough. I thank you, and give us a like, and we'll talk soon. Aho.